In 2012, Nathan Cole, a 38-year-old data analyst, was hired on a short-term contract by a private firm that worked closely with government departments. His job was simple: organize old digital records and transfer them to a new secure server. Nothing unusual, until he opened one folder. It wasn't labeled with a name, just a number. Inside were hundreds of files, reports, audio recordings, scanned letters, and surveillance logs. All dated between 1998 and 2004. What shocked Nathan wasn't the content, it was the pattern. Every file mentioned the same thing: incident clearance, public disclosure denied. Nathan kept reading. The files described a real incident involving a large industrial accident that had officially been declared an equipment failure. According to public records, no one was injured, but the internal documents told a different story. At least 23 people had been present at the site that night. Several were listed as relocated. Others simply disappeared from the records after a certain date. No death certificates, no hospital reports, no names released, only silence. Nathan assumed it was classified material he wasn't supposed to see. He closed the folder, but curiosity didn't let him sleep. The next day, the folder was gone, not deleted, moved. Nathan mentioned it casually to his supervisor. The response was immediate and cold: "You didn't see that." That night, Nathan received an email from an unknown address. No subject line. Just one sentence: "For your own safety, forget what you accessed." His contract was terminated the following morning. Official reason: project completed early. Nathan tried to move on, but strange things started happening. His work email was locked. His phone started losing signal randomly. Once, he noticed the same car parked outside his apartment for 3 days straight. Friends told him he was overthinking. Then, one evening, a package arrived at his door. No return address. Inside was a USB drive. Nathan didn't plug it in immediately. He waited days. When he finally did, his hands were shaking. The drive contained copies of the same files he had seen, and more. One audio recording changed everything. It was a meeting. Several voices. Calm. Professional. One sentence stood out: "If this ever becomes public, it will destroy trust permanently." Nathan realized the truth. This wasn't just about an accident. It was about preventing panic, about protecting reputations, about deciding which lives mattered on paper. Nathan contacted a journalist anonymously. The journalist agreed to review the material. 2 days later, the journalist backed out. "I can't touch this," he said. "This story will never be allowed out." That's when Nathan understood something terrifying. The story wasn't hidden because it was fake, it was hidden because it was real. Years passed. Nathan kept copies encrypted, hidden in multiple locations. He never spoke publicly. He lived quietly, until 2020, during a major data leak unrelated to Nathan. Fragments of the same incident appeared online. Not the full story, just pieces. People started asking questions, and suddenly, the official narrative changed. The old accident was reopened as an ongoing investigation. No apologies, no explanations, just silence again. Nathan still hasn't revealed everything. But he says this: some stories aren't dangerous because they shock people, they're dangerous because they prove the truth can be controlled. And that's why this real story was never meant to go public.